Hi everyone. I got a new mold from Molds and Shapes. It's a tray mold and I thought let's do something fun with it. I mixed up 9 ounces of craft resin. It's a low viscosity 1-to-1 resin. I really like it because it has really low bubbles. So I put a little over 1 ounce in one cup and about an ounce in my white cup. In my red cup, I use Res Sassy Red, and I just put a little bit on the end of my stick. And you really don't have to use a lot at all. Look how bright it is. In this cup, I used Cast and Craft Opaque Pigment Concentrate. I used 7 drops. All right. So I am going to use piping bags. So I'm going to put my red in a piping bag. Oh, I should say that my resin is warmed up to about 32 degrees Celsius. I tried to start a little, I usually try to start everything around 30 degrees Celsius. Then I know it's not going to get too warm, but I was fooling around a little bit, changing my mind about what I wanted to do. All right, I'm going to cut a little tip off my piping bag. And I use a piping bag because my hands are not very steady. But if you have steady hands, you can pour from your cup. All right, so I'm going to put this around the edge of my mold. And I'm going to go kind of slow. I'm not sure how much I needed to do this. I don't want to run out, so I may end up doing 2 runs around. Oh yeah, I'll have enough for another run around. And you can tell I am super wobbly. Hopefully I even it out when I come back around for the second go. Oops. All right. Oh, a little bit left. Trying to even it out a bit. Where I got wiggly. I'm just trying to use this last little bit up. All right, now I'm going to pour my resin in my mold. And I think this is the right amount, but I may just stop for a second and let it fill the mold. I don't want to pour too much in that there's a thick layer of resin, just a light layer. All right, I'm going to put my white in my piping bag while I wait for that to move. Give it some time to even out. All right, now I have some alcohol inks. I'm using Let's Resin today. I have peach red, rose, and raspberry. And I think I'm going to start in the center with my peach red. That's a little bit pinker. And do some rose. And then last, my raspberry. All right. I'm gonna let that spread a little bit. Get my piping bag ready. Now I'm actually gonna, I think, do a smaller flower in this one. I'm not gonna take it out to the edge. Snip off a little tip. And I'm just gonna do a spiral. This is my cheat, easy, rose type looking design. I'm gonna set my white aside while I do my design. And for this one, I just take and basically draw a flower, draw the petals. And of course, if you want to do it with the stick, do it with the stick. If you want to put your design in that way. A lot of them come out looking exactly the same no matter what we do. Let's see. Maybe I need to go in a little more right there. All right, I think that looks good. Now on the outside, I am going to do just a little bit of dotting. Around my design. You can hear me as I squeeze. It's getting a little bit thicker, so it gets a little harder to come out of the bag. Don't worry, I'm not doing too much more. This will be over soon. All right. And that's all of that. I am going to put a center, and I sort of mix these pinks and reds together. I'm going to stand up to do this so I can make sure I get it in the center. It's a big tray, so I am going to use a good bit today. Oops. Moved one over here. Let's see if we can get it out. Oop. There we go. All right, I think that looks pretty good. All right, I'm not sure what we're gonna do when I come back to back it. If I just do one color, maybe I'll do it on my own. If I decide to do something different, I'll bring y'all back with me. See you then. All right, we're back. I went ahead and backed it with just this ocean white paste and some magnolia shimmer from Laura's Art Corner because it was really bright. So I figured white might work. Now I'm dying to know what it looks like. All right. Here we go. Oh, wow. That came out really nice. I'm a little off center, but it's still gorgeous. Look at that. I love it. Thanks for watching.